Well, we're live. Hey, y'all, welcome to the Crochet Cabin. My name is Kimmy, and I'll be your host today. So, there's nobody here yet, so we're just going to kind of chit chat and talk things out, and let you know where I want my channel to go and things that I'm thinking about for future projects, updates on Lori. Hey, Sugar, how are you, sweetheart? I'm glad you're here. I haven't been on in a bit. There's been a lot happening again. Always. My life is crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. How are you, Sugar? I hope you're well. Are you home yet? Are you still with family? Oh. I'm hanging in there at the hospital with Lori. She's having a little bit of issues right now, so um, she had to have some gallstones taken out. Good. I'm glad you're back home. I know you feel a lot better being at home. Um, so then now they want to take out her gallbladder, and she's been. Oh, thank you, Sugar. We need all the prayer we can get. We really do. Her priest came in today and blessed her, so that makes me and her feel a whole lot better. My girl's been through it. I'm telling you what. They stuck her 12 times yesterday trying to get an IV started. And they ended up doing a ultrasound IV into her. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on, let's go this arm. Oh, wrong way. It's like right here. Or, no, it's on this side. It's like right here. So they got it in there. She had her procedure. They extracted, I don't remember, 5 or 6 large gallstones. And the surgeon wants to take out her gallbladder tomorrow. And yeah, I know. I had the same surgery years ago, and she was the whole reason I took her to the hospital on Thursday was because she was having vaginal bleeding. She was having issues down there, and so they did an ultrasound and an outside ultrasound today. And so while she is under anesthesia for the gallbladder surgery, they're going to do a DNC on her uterus. If it's warranted, I talk with the doctor in the morning, and then she'll be going to have surgery. So yeah, it's been an ordeal again, always. But anyways, so who else is in here? I know he is. I definitely know he is. Yeah, yeah, he's a big part of our lives. Very, very big part. So if you want to just lurk, that's fine. I'm talking to the other person, not you, Sugar. Um, but if you could leave a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. So very, very much. So I don't know if y'all know, but what was I gonna say? Oh, so I'm part of that. Yes, Michelle Crochet's yarn challenge. So I've started on my project, which I'm not telling what my project is. But I've been working on it. So here, so backwards. Here is the beginning of it, and did you post your soup recipe? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's posted. It's in there. The tomato soup they're talking about? Oh, thank you, sugar. So I'm just kind of making some things, and um, I put my Kevin blanket on hold for a bit. So till I get this yarn challenge done, it won't take me long. Probably gonna be here at the hospital for a few more days. Um, so hopefully I'll be able to get some of it done. My mind's been so preoccupied with Lori's stuff, So haven't really crocheted a whole lot since I've been up here. I had this almost finished, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I frogged it, and so I'm starting over. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's on there. It's called the Tomato Soup Saga, I believe. It's on there. We did that. Well, that's when the day I was supposed to start it is the day Lori got sick, and I took her to the hospital, and we found out she had pneumonia, and then so I put her on antibiotics, and she took her antibiotics, and then she started having some issues while she was at the workshop. So I went and I picked her up, took her to the hospital, all that good stuff, and now we're here in Indianapolis at another hospital. This is a hospital that that my mom came to when she had to have her leg amputated years ago. And so, really good hospital. I trust them. If not, we wouldn't be here. But yeah, I don't know. It should be there. Um, After I get off the live, I'll look and make sure. I think it's called I think I called it the Tomato Soup Saga. Because man was in a saga. Um, I got that on there. And then, did you see the one that I did with the, where I made tomato sauce and ketchup? That one I did first. Yeah, I know. It's just getting her there, you know what I mean? We just got to get her there. She did a lot of crying today. I tell you, it ripped my heart out when they were doing that ultrasound. Yeah, she didn't like that at all. I don't blame her. I had one like that. The internal probe. Yeah, that was no fun. And it was no fun for her. She never had anything up there. She didn't like that too well, but we needed to get pictures of the inside to find out what the heck is going on in there and why she's having the issue she's having. Because, for all intensive purposes, she shouldn't be. Oh, okay. Yeah. Um, yeah, we did ketchup. I had 131 cups of tomato sauce, like a thinner tomato sauce. And then I had it separated into two big turkey roaster cookers, electric cookers. And then I um, then I made one cooker a thicker tomato sauce, and the other cooker I made ketchup out of. And I don't even like ketchup, and that ketchup was good. I liked it, so if I like it, it's got to be good. Yeah, no, YouTube does that crap a lot. Yeah, definitely. Don't forget to comment. Give me a like if you like it. I'd really appreciate it. Seems like every time I start to get my watch hours up, they start going up, and life happens, and then they go right back down. And they go lower than they were because I can't get on here with everything going on. Oh, thanks. I'm gonna be doing some vegetable beef soup this fall sometime. So I'll do like I did with the last three canning videos. Is that I'll put out on my community tab. Let me know if you want to see this done. Because if so, I'll record it. Oh, thanks, sugar. You're so good to me. Yeah, you are. All you guys are. I am very appreciative for that. Let me tell you. You have no idea how appreciative I am. So, yeah. I told Lori I was going to do a live, and then after that, we were going to go to bed. She's got to get some sleep. She's got that surgery tomorrow. And I got to get some sleep because her and I both were up for 24 hours yesterday into today. I didn't get to bed until 7 a.m. Lori fell asleep about 6, and then they come and see. I woke up. The nurse woke me up at 2 o'clock. And then about an hour later, they came and got Lori for her procedure. Well, I try, sugar, but I don't always make the mark. You know what I mean? But I do try to. I try to be sweet to everybody. But sometimes that Irish temper I got flares up. Especially if it's somebody's done something to someone I love. I get a little protective. My daughter says I'm a mama bear. I think she's right about that. Dang, somebody's getting on it outside. They're on a motorcycle. Sounds like a motorcycle. I know. I know. I run on empty all the time. All the time. Seems like I'm always tired. Oh, Michael. Hi, darling. How are you? I'm so glad you popped in. Oh, thank you, Michael. I really appreciate that. You're so awesome. I just adore you. You have any new tutorials coming out, Michael? I love watching your tutorials. I'll have you know, you're the only content creator I watch their tutorials. Because you do Tunisian and I do, the old fashioned crochet. Or I guess the new crochet, however you want to look at it. Regular crochet. And so, I don't like to watch tutorials, like crochet tutorials anymore. Because, I don't want something somebody's done to get stuck in my brain, and then I'm thinking that I'm designing my own stuff and it turns out to be someone else's. That would feel really bad. So that's why I don't watch crochet tutorials anymore. But I do watch yours. Yeah, do watch yours. How's Panda doing? I hope you both are doing very well. I'm just sitting here working on my Yes Michelle Crochet's Yarn Challenge project. Just in the beginning stages. I had it I was getting on pretty good. And then I stopped. I looked at it and I said, "Ooh, I don't like that." And I tore it all out, frogged it all. Now I'm starting over. You know how that goes. The designing process. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see that. That was a good movie. I liked it anyway. I seen a video. Somebody was like, these two girls were like, I don't know, something about Beetlejuice. I don't know. They were like dancing or something. It was stupid, I thought, but yeah. I tell him I said hi. So I don't have any more interviews lined up anytime soon. I mean, I don't have any interviews set up. I've done all the ones that I was asked to do. So it's just me and I'm lonesome now. Oh, it's really late, but I was trying to let Lori rest and all that. I don't like to be away from her too much. You know, she gets pretty scared if I'm not around. You know, because we're at the hospital, so I just gotta hang close as I can. That way, she won't be scared. Sugar, I didn't know you drew. Sugar, you're going to put some of that on my Facebook group, the Crochet Cabin. Your drawings. Show them off. I want to see them. Or you can always email them to me. That'd be alright too. The boy and the what? The heron? Oh, that's a new one. I've never heard of that one. It is. It is. And that's, every time somebody comes near, she ends up in pain. So she's always looking for me, and I'm like, I'm right here, Lori. I ain't going nowhere. And I ended up most of the time assisting them and doing what they're doing just so she can see that I'm a part of it. She'll be all right. You know, I try to give her as much encouragement as I can, as much comfort as I can. You know, she doesn't understand, anyways. What's happening, but I try to make her as comfortable as possible with it. Wow, Sugar, I want to see your work, man. I would love to see your work. I mean, you're awesome. I used to write stories and poems and stuff like that when I was in my early 20s and 30s. And I don't know, I just got away from it. I started doing more crochet and then writing. I used to read all the time. And so I had a couple things published when I was younger, you know, but I don't know. It just wasn't quite my thing, I don't think. I think that was more for writing kids for my story. Good Lord, Kimmy. Writing stories for my kids than it was any other thing. But I used to write out like bedtime stories and read them to my children when they were little. Hey, Thrifty Crocheters, thank you for coming. Welcome in, my friend. How are you tonight? Michael, you sound like me. I'm not into cartoons anymore. I mean, when I was a kid, I was. And I like uh, I'm a big American history buff. I love American history. Like whenever we go on vacation somewhere, I always want to go somewhere where it's like rich in American history, so I can go to those places and like stand on that ground that, is part of our history of our country. And I love like I like NCIS, crime shows that aren't real. That aren't real crime. I used to watch those true crime stories, but I don't watch that anymore. Oh, that's awesome. I know, I do too. My grandkids live so far away, I don't get to do that. My girls, my son, um, my youngest daughter's, she's the closest one to me, and she's an hour and a half from me. And the other two live out of state. Maritza, how are you, my dear? Welcome in, my friend. How's your night going? I hope you're well. I'm gonna set this aside for a little bit. I hope everybody's doing good. Michael, are you still here? Or did you have to leave? Your thing jumped. Is that what you do for a living, Sugar? You do like advertising, like graphic design work? I used to watch Star Trek. Like my mom was a Trekkie big time. And she loved Captain Kirk. Loved him. And yeah, it's like Spock. And I mean, we grew up watching Star Trek, like with mom. And what happened? Okay. And then I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm tired. It's been crazy the last couple of days. Um, that's awesome. I did not know that about you, Sugar. The things you learn. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, so Marianne, her friend, her bestie, she designed Marianne's sign, the Mama Went Casa de Went sign, and her coffee cups and stuff. So I ordered, um, I asked her to design me a coffee cup with my channel on it, my logo, and um, stuff on it. So I ordered one. Man, it's beautiful. I can't wait to get it. I just can't wait. I'm gonna, um, I'm gonna get with her about making me a sign that will go in my craft room, and eventually, maybe 10 years from now, but eventually that craft room's gonna get done. Oh, that's awesome, Michael. Yeah, my soon to be son in law, he's like that with Ghostbusters. He loves Ghostbusters. He's like all the memorabilia and just all kinds of stuff. And some of that stuff's worth a lot of money. That's awesome. None of my kids crochet. My oldest daughter has an interest in it, but she can't get past the chain. And I tried and I tried and I tried to teach her. But she's right handed, I'm left handed. So um, that's one of the reasons I started my YouTube, was so that when I start doing tutorials, I can put up the right handed and the left handed versions. And then she can look at the right handed version and learn to crochet. That's why I'm doing that beginning series, which I have not done anything in that series for a while. Yeah. My other son. Oh, that's awesome. If you ever get in trouble, your son's a lawyer. That'd be good. Don't get in trouble though, okay? See, my one daughter, she's in school to be a nurse. My son, he manages a furniture rental company, and my youngest daughter, she's developmentally disabled, so she just she just does her. And I've got to get to the eye doctor. I can barely see this chat. Do you have a Navy tattoo, Michael? My grandpa was in the Army. He had an Army tattoo. And my older brother was in the Air Force. He had an Air Force tattoo. And then my younger brother, the one that just passed away, he was in the Rangers, and he had one of those tattoos. Michael, were you in the Navy or the Marines? I can't remember. It was Navy, wasn't it? No military tattoos. I have a tattoo. I got it when I was 16. It's kind of stupid, but it's a unicorn, just the head of a unicorn. And it has a blood red eye. I got that when I was 16. You want to know why I got that? To make my mom mad. Yeah, it worked. Oh, I see. Now, isn't the Navy and the Marines aren't they closely related? Like a lot of people say that the Navy branches off of the Marines. Is that true? I don't know. Everybody in my family, except for a couple of them, were in the Army. I come from a very patriotic family, all the way back to the beginning of our country. Oh, I got it backwards. Okay. That doesn't surprise me none. Yeah, I thought so, because, in their emblem, really close or something? Were you an officer in the Navy? I mean, no, wait. Were you an officer? Part of me wants to get a tattoo. I only have one tattoo, and it's on my calf. She, yeah, mine's on my upper thigh in the back, just below my butt. Yeah, that was very painful. It hurt. That's my only tattoo. See, wait a minute. Nope, was enlisted, was a hospital corpsman, aka combat medic. Oh, I didn't know that. That's mm, sorry. That's cool. So, did you go on to be a doctor or anything, or did you just retire from the military? This is get to know Michael tonight, I guess. I have questions. I always have questions. You like the pain of tattoos? Oh no, not me. I don't like any kind of pain. Uh, the only pain that's worthwhile is having a baby. I agree. I always used to say I'd rather have a baby than to have a toothache. And toothaches are horrible. Got my bachelor's and master's in nursing. Then the VA was like, hey, we can rebuild your knees after you almost lost them while on active duty. I haven't worked since. So now 100% VA disabled. Yeah, my brother, um, he got shot in the leg when he was in Iraq and blew his kneecap, and so they tried to fix it, and it was too. I guess it was shattered or something. I don't know. It wasn't able to be. They couldn't get it working right. So he had just applied for disability um, a week before he got sick and died. So um, yeah, but he was on his way. He had so many health problems. It was bad. I knew what you meant, Michael. My mom was a nurse. My daughter's studying to be a nurse. Um, my daughter was a CNA before she started college, and I'm a CNA, and so I don't know. I guess it runs in our family. Hey, Ivy B, how you doing? I'm glad to see you. Welcome in. If I miss you guys, I did not do it on purpose. My eyes, I'm having a really hard time focusing. And this is like super small. It's like that big. How old were you when you got your first tattoo? That's for everybody. If you have a tattoo, how old were you when you got your first tattoo? Like I said, I was 16. Oh, that's awesome. Did you guys meet in the military or did you go meet beforehand or after? No, you guys been together like 20 some years, right? Michael was 24, thrifty crocheter, still hasn't got one. Ivy B, she doesn't have any. Yeah. I was 16 years old. A friend of my older brother's did tattoos, and so he only charged me $5 to get my tattoo. It's about that big, like that big, and about that wide. It's the only one I ever got. And sugar was 29. Yeah. My son has a big tattoo. It runs along his arm like this, and it's like a big spider web. And inside the spider web, it says spider, SPYDER, because that's what he did in Afghanistan. He he was they said that he was a sniper, and they said that he could get into places spiders couldn't, so he got the name Spider. So that's what they always called him, and it was spelled SPYDER because he could infiltrate anywhere. Pretty proud of my boy, I'm telling you. I'm very proud of my son. He got a traumatic brain injury, and was sent home. But he's okay now. He just has like short-term memory loss, but he's good. We met in the military. We met at a naval hospital we were stationed at in 2001. Cool. That's awesome. I met my husband. I started a job taking care of developmentally disabled adults. And I met Lori. And it only took me about 5 minutes to fall in love with her, if that long. And then her staff that used to go to our house, take care of her at the house, quit. So I volunteered to go out there and help her, take care of her and stuff. And so I went out there the first time. And then Ruby called me. And we started talking. And we talked like 5 hours on the phone that night. And we've been together ever since. We've been together 11 years. So we met in 2013. So I know, right? Sarah, why'd you say thank God, Kimmy? What did I say? I don't even know. I don't even remember. I'm so tired. See, I was gonna tell you guys stuff. Oh, I'll have it. See, while I've been here, I have received 2 yarn deliveries. So, and then I ordered me some anniversary cakes today. Like a couple weeks ago, I tried to order them. By the time I got to them, they were all gone. So I was able to get the 2 that I wanted, and so I ordered them today. So I'll be getting those. So we're gonna be doing some serious yarn haul video. I'm gonna try to do it all in one video. I might break it up. I don't know, but it depends on how everything goes and when me and Lori get back home. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Thank God. Yeah. When it's a very sad story. I don't know if I've told you guys this before or not, but when I had Steven when I was 18, and um, when I was 19, I let his dad's parents babysit him, overnight one night, and then the next day I went to go get him, and they were gone, lock, stock, and barrel. Couldn't find them nowhere. My mom hired private detectives. Steven's face was on that 1-800 The Lost, and they never got caught or nothing. And yeah, see, Steven got sick, and they told me that if I signed this paper, that he could be included on his grandpa's insurance, and then after he got, because he needed to go to the hospital. And I was really naive, and I trusted these people with my life. And that when he got better, that they would just tear up the paper. Well, they didn't just tear up the paper, they stole my son. But my son doesn't know the whole story. He only knows what he was told growing up, And I've never really sat down and told him everything. But 22 years later, Stephen was 19 months old when he disappeared. 22 years later, I found my son. And he's been in my life ever since. So that's God. That's God working in my life. Him keeping Stephen alive, that's God working in my life. And I love my boy. with all my heart, and I would walk through fire for him. I don't know. I don't think I ever shared that with y'all before. But yeah, and I have 3 beautiful grandsons, all from my son. Yeah. Um, if I could go back, I wouldn't have trusted him and I wouldn't have left him there. But the evil people in my past have taught me very valuable lessons about humanity, you know? And so, yeah, I think it made me who I am today. And that's why I don't treat people, I don't want to treat anyone the way I was treated. I never would treat anyone the way I was treated for any reason, because I know what it feels like. And I know how horrific those 22 years were for me. And I would never wish that on anyone. So I think it made me into the person I am today. You know, that my dad died when I was so young, and having an abusive mother, and, you know, all that stuff. It's just, yeah. Y'all don't want to hear about that shit. Or no. Sometimes I just talk about it. Yeah, you're right, Michael. It does equal more content. I probably will. That's how I've been doing it. Like, I mean, like if I just have like a little bit from each place, then I'll put them together. But if it's like a larger amount, then I usually split them up. I don't even remember what I ordered, to tell you the truth. I know I ordered from Joann's, and so I've gotten 2 parts of that order, and then there's still 12 skeins that I haven't gotten from that order. So hopefully I get those, because I need those to complete the project I want to complete. I want to start on. So hopefully I get those soon. They did this to me before, and then they were like, "Oh, we're all out of that." I'm like, "You sat on this for 3 weeks, and now you tell me you're all out of it." I was not happy. I was not happy at all. So I just, uh, I just told them I wanted a refund. I didn't order from Joann's for a long time after that. I just started ordering from them again. But yeah, so I hope my son doesn't watch this live, because he doesn't know all that. And he loves his grandparents, so they're both gone now. Um, but yeah, it was. I hope he's not watching. So I don't think he watches. He's not into crochet. His wife crochets, my daughter-in-law. She crochets, and she's really good too. Man, I got this horrible knot on my arm. I don't know what it is. But yeah, she does like amigurumi hats. You know, she got all kinds of stuff. I've never done amigurumi. I don't know if I ever will. Whenever I need one, I just call Marianne. She makes one for me, and I pay her. It works out for me. I've never done it. But see, what else was I going to talk about? I told you all about Lori. I told you about the cup, the yarn. I need to start writing this crap down. Oh, I'm going to do that vegetable soup, the vegetable beef soup I told you about. I don't know if I'm going to record it. I'll let you guys, if you guys want to see it, I'll record it. But if not, then I probably won't. So I told you about the yawn challenge I'm doing. So a lot of times when I'm designing something, it'll start out as one thing and end up something completely different. And this kind of takes on a life of its own. Um, yeah, so Yeah, but all my kids are great. All my grandkids are great. You know, Lori will get through this. Hopefully, she's great. Um, Irby hates it when me and Lori both are gone because he said the house feels so empty. Without us there. He told me that last night. Uh, I ordered me a veggie pizza for supper tonight. I don't eat meat. I've told you guys this before. I don't eat meat on Fridays. Um, it's like a Catholic thing. Um, Most Catholics only do it during Lent, but I do it all year round. Me and my husband do it all year round. Because Christ gave up his flesh for me on a Friday. So the least I can do is give up flesh for him every Friday. Yeah. Yeah. It all turned out for the best, All turned out good. God had his loving hands on it the whole time. I never gave up hope. I knew that one day he'd be back in my life. So it was crazy. But yeah. So I mean, I don't hate his grandparents for doing what they did. I don't hate anybody. Um, I was afraid of them because I was threatened, and so years back, I was afraid of them. So I would never really go against them because I seen firsthand what they could do. So I never did. And y'all think I broke my nose. Okay, look at my nose. Look, you see that ridge right there? Okay. So when we were at the emergency room, the first hospital, so I was getting Lori dressed, because we was getting ready to be transported out here. And I was putting her breeches on, and I grabbed the back of her breeches and I was pulling them up. And when I did that, the pants slipped out of my fingertips, and my hand hit my nose full force. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I saw stars. My nose started instantly burning. It was bad. Oh no, it's swollen. It hurts. I think I broke it. I never broke my nose before, so I don't know. But I think I did. I only do that for Lent. Oh, yeah. I forgot you're a Catholic. If I was all year round, I would definitely backslide. It's only one day a week. I mean, I mean, I like meat. Don't get me wrong. I love steaks. I love hamburgers. I love chicken. Chicken you can make 3,000 different ways. And so I do like meat, but um, I can give it up one day a week. You could too. I know you could. I have faith in you. It's really not that hard. You know, there's a lot of things that you can make without meat that I didn't even realize that before I started doing that. But yeah, you can, sometimes we have, I'll make waffles for supper. We'll eat eggs for lunch and then I'll make waffles for supper, um, or I'll make, we'll have oats and toast, or, what else? Um, Try to do stuff that's hearty because my husband's a farmer and he needs, food for energy. Um, and a lot of eggs. We have chickens, so we eat a lot of eggs. And sometimes I make tuna casserole. Sometimes I'll take like meat um, meals, like casseroles and stuff, and just make them without the meat. You know what I mean? and they taste good that way. I mean, they taste good either way. But I do a lot of stuff like meatless stuff. Yeah, yeah, but that's when you need to just offer it up to God, offer it up to the Lord, and maybe He'll take that desire away. I mean, I really didn't think I could give up meat. I was very skeptical, but I've been doing that for 12 years now. So, and so in the beginning, I just ate a lot of cereal, Fridays, I ate cereal, or like sometimes I make pancakes. Um, who knows? I mean, just the possibilities are endless. Time for what? Time to film. We'll see you all later. Much love. All right, Michael. Have a good time. I'll see you soon. Love you. Be safe. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think I could do it. And like in the beginning, I would forget. I would forget it was Friday. And every now and then I still do that. And then I have to fast. Then I have to fast and abstain on the next day on Saturday. So I can make up for eating meat when I promised God I wouldn't, you know? But that's just me. I ain't telling anybody what they should do. I'm just saying what I do. Don't want anybody coming back saying I'm trying to shove religion down their throat. Because I'm not. I don't do that. You know, I tell you what I have. If you like it, you'll take it. If you don't, you'll throw it away. That's just it. I tell you what, if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd have been dead a long time ago. And I know that. That's right. And just what I do is sometimes I forget to do this, but you're supposed to do it, I guess. Is I just tell God I'm offering up this day of abstinence to Him, that I will be abstaining from meat, for all the sins that I have committed against Him, and for the conversion of sinners. That's what I do. You can offer it up for anything, anything that is good, I guess. Like whatever. God will let you know. You know, that's how I look at it. He's always guided me down the right path when I'd listen to Him. See, that's a big thing. I didn't listen for a long time, and so stuff got really, really scary for a while. Oh my stars! I've been on for an hour already, haven't I? Almost 6 minutes away. Yeah, I think if a lot of people would look at it like you do, sugar, you know, I think that things might start improving in people's lives. Just offer things up to God, because we can't do anything without Him. Really, I mean, we're only here by the grace of God. Each day that we wake up is by the grace of God. That's my belief, anyways. What you believe is up to you. People used to get mad at me. I'd say, I don't want to make anybody mad. I said, I would just rather believe what I believe and be wrong than believe what you believe and be wrong. Because if I believe in my way, God's way, and I'm wrong, then nothing happens, right? But if I believe there is no God, which I do not, and I'm wrong, things are going to be bad for me forever and ever and ever. That's how I look at that. I know, right? It is fact. But a lot of people don't believe. A lot of people don't want to hear. They don't want you to tell them about God because they're afraid that if you tell them about God, they're going to believe. And that's my theory on it. I'm not saying it's the right one or the wrong one. I'm just saying it's mine. But I really do believe that. I knew Marianne wouldn't be here because she goes to bed early. But she'll watch the replay. Anybody else that missed it can watch the replay. I mean, it's Friday night. Some people might be out, partying or whatever. Doing their thing, or some people might be sleeping. It's 11 o'clock. But Lori's sleeping, and she's got a big hospital room. And I'm on the other end of the room. I'm trying not to talk too loud. It gets away from me sometimes, but yeah. So, see, this is a pizza I got. I'll show you. Don't that look good? It really was good. I'll make some more of it before I go to bed. Yeah. See, last night I ordered pizza. We were in the emergency room in our hometown, and I ordered some pizza. And for Lori, I got her some cheesy bread. I got Domino's that night. And I was like, what am I going to eat? Because when I'm at home, it's easy to come up with meals. It's just when I'm out, I'm not at home, it's a little bit harder. Especially if I don't have anything to cook with or anything like that. So usually it goes to pizza. So I love pizza. It was really good. It was really good. Yeah. I usually get garlic butter, and I pour it on my pizza. I really love garlic. And I forgot this time. It's okay. Apparently I didn't need it. But I'm getting really tired, so I think I'm gonna jump off of here. And then I will talk to y'all soon. I love y'all very much. When I get home, I'll be getting some videos out. I'll try to get some more. I put a short out tonight before I did this. I'll try to get some more shorts out when and where I can. And I'll talk to y'all soon. All right. Thanks for stopping by the cabin. I really could use the company. You guys help me out a lot. So, I love you. Y'all have a great night. Bye, y'all. Bye, sugar.